Welcome to a new episode where we cycle the last stretch of our journey in Spain. We cycle from Mira to Ademuz and we have a little bit of a chaotic start.
Climb a little bit here. I kind of lost Eric. I'm not sure where he is. Let me check the route. Am I going right? Yeah, I took a wrong turn. I crossed the river, so I have to go back. Right, let's do it. That's what you get from filming and navigating at the same time. I took a wrong turn.
Okay. You need some help?
This is your thing, huh? He marks a point where we are going to sleep. And he wants to tackle this uphill pass so that we don't have to do it tomorrow. And always in these uphills, there's no place to pitch the tent.
We always find a point sooner or later. So, yeah, we have enough time. There's still some sunshine.
We find a point, but there's also people hungry. We made it to the top of this climb. It was a pretty tough one. It was all loose boulders and pretty steep. Yeah, I'm happy to have done it today because it's always a little bit demotivating in the early morning to do such a climb and then, yeah, you're just exhausted already. So let's cook up some pasta and then we will see you tomorrow.
We can do the classical Eric and Maudi deep into the forest, hike a bike, difficult but highly secure place. Or we can go a little bit down the mountain and out of sight of this road. Or there's just this plateau a little bit down there. Probably nobody's gonna come here and we're gonna put up the tent, cook some dinner and call it a night.
Okay.
Man, fantastic night. Absolutely wonderful, super warm and comfortable. And
We just had to look at the weather forecast and it's supposed to rain for the coming 3 days with also snow. There's our tent. We had a beautiful camp location in the middle of the forest with this epic view behind us. So that was really great and we woke up to this beautiful sunshine, but it was really cold this night. It was this watery cold, if you know what I mean. It really gets into your bones. We're not really used to that, so it was around 0 degrees, but the feeling temperature was much below that, I guess. We're gonna pack up our tent now, pack up our stuffs and head out for some breakfast and coffee. That's generally how we do it. I do the filming, Eric does the packing. Great system.
If you want to see Maudi packing up the tent next time, leave a comment down below.
Chino ese a la estrella dice, y yo ya no estaba con el tío Pepe el volador, como caí enfermo.
Wow, brain freeze.
We are sitting here making some breakfast on a super unlikely place. And this man with the car, he stops over, he asks if everything is all right. And if we would like a beer at like 11 in the morning. So that's really cool. Yeah, here he is, the guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Ah. Muchas gracias, señor.
No, hombre, nada.
¿Ya?
Yo aquí estoy 7 o 8 meses. Cuando hace calor. Cuando hace frío, a Valencia.
Ah, sí.
He nacido aquí, me gusta más esto en Valencia.
Ah, sí.
En Valencia he estado 60 años.
Porque es un poco... hay mucha gente y aquí
Exactamente,
es muy
aquí es más tranquilo. Ya para gente ya mayor esto es muy tranquilo. ¿Ves?
Y es bonito
Sí.
para andar.
Exactamente, andar y aquí no hay... O sea, se está muy bien aquí. Vale, pues va a hacer frío, ¿eh?
Hace frío,
Mañana
sí.
y pasado va a llover, ¿eh?
A llover, sí.
Mañana y pasado y a lo mejor nieve también, ¿eh?
Nieve ya, sí.
O sea que cuidado con las motos que... Venga, nada,
Ok.
moto tranquilo.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
That's so cool.
These are the ruins of Moya, once a remarkable medieval and modern city. The oldest remains found around the castle correspond to the Bronze Age and the Iron Age, having served as a fort for the pre-Roman Celtic people. In the middle of the 14th century, Moya is mentioned as a dry port, a border place where all merchandise from the kingdoms of Aragon and Valencia were shipped. The location of the Moya ruins on a rigid hill gives it a privileged and strategic position. The splendor of Moya lasted until the 19th century. During a series of civil wars, it suffered attacks which finally led to its destruction. Its inhabitants were dispersed throughout the different urban centers, and its walls and fortress began to crumble. Its agony lasted until the middle of the 20th century, when the city was definitively abandoned, which favored the looting of its buildings, losing much of its architectural heritage.
Man, the weather changed on a dime. Suddenly the wind started blowing really hard. I'm now in a new, smaller valley. It's a little bit shaded from the wind, but on the other side, man, it was blowing like crazy. We're now heading down this valley up to the a bigger road. From there we're gonna head down because we need to be at Teruel at the right time. A water cistern for collecting water and holding it in drought times, I guess, or maybe also to put water on the land here for the crops to grow. And it's very interesting because there's a lot in a kind of a circular plan, and I think it's for the locals, yeah, just a very important commodity, water. Probably they store it here. It's cold and it's a little bit in the ground where it remains cool, so it evaporates if it gets a little bit warmer, but then it can drop down again here into this well. I know that in ancient times they also did this in desert areas. I read here something about using iron and concrete, so it's a more modern approach. Yeah, it's cool to see. It's different because we never seen that before in our travels. This is the first, so interesting stuff. You want to take a dip?
Sure.
Zoop. All right. Do we deserve it?
We absolutely do.
Wow, what a day.
What a day, eh?
Yeah, amazing. Thanks so much to the gentleman who gave us these lovely bears.
Shall I open it for you?
Yes, please.
Ooh, it's a little bit, of course. It's shaked a lot in the...
Thank you.
No problemo.
Cruz Campo. Wow, that sounds amazing.
Cross field? Something like that.
Cheers.
¿Cómo se dice? Aproveche? Nee. Salud.
Salud.
Still a little bit cold even. Man, that tastes good after such a day.
Amazing. So, see you guys later.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much for watching again. This is the end of the Spain series. We really hope you enjoyed it. We certainly did, and the next video will be a little bit different. It's a very special one and we can't wait to share it with you. We are also about to start our new bicycle touring adventure, which we will be releasing on YouTube very soon. So we really hope you will be here to enjoy it with us. And now there's only left for me to say, see you in the next one.